To tell the story of yesterday.
Yesterday, we went shopping. Left the boat on the anchor. We've been quite comfortable sitting there, and as we're making our way back from the dock back to the boat, Cass goes, "Isn't that our boat?" And it was over the other side of the bay. There was a couple of guys on board. They had the motor started and the anchor was up, and she'd dragged right across the bay. And so we got on board, and they hopped off, and we went off and anchored. It's not fun because we nearly lost her. Nearly lost her, very close.
We were probably 3 metres from 3-4 metres from the reef marker.
Yeah, so that was okay. So today, that was that moment. It was couldn't believe it because we hadn't really.
We need to buy a better anchor. We need to.
Yeah. So new anchor. Really, we've got to get it. We can't. That just can't happen. So anyway, today. Another what that day, and so we're coming out to a little bay called
Bay Santa Marie.
Cass does the French, and all of a sudden there was a bit of a knocking, and Cass goes, "Are you tap dancing on the cabin roof again?" Not that I'm prone to it, but.
It sounded like that. I was sitting inside, Richard was at the steering station, and it sounded like he was tap dancing on the cabin roof. So I came out to see what was going on. And no, he was sitting at the steering station. So
I ran up forward because thinking that there was a chance that, I mean, maybe, I don't know, that the anchor chain had come out and had sort of, or the anchor had gone down or something. I don't know what had happened. So I looked at the anchor, and the anchor was there, but there was chain around the anchor. And I thought, well, our chain's come out and wrapped around the anchor and it's all floating down underneath. But when I looked inside the anchor locker, the chain was all there. So what the hell's going on here? And so it took a couple of moments to realise that what we'd actually done was picked up some chain, and it was hanging underneath the boat. It was slowing us down, and as we'd come from really deep water and into the shallower water, it was dragging and creating this bumps. And so we stopped, and after about an hour managed to pull all this chain up, which is really nice stainless chain, I must admit, and it fits our windlass wonderfully. So we actually pulled it all up, but at the bottom of it was a frigging anchor.
And not a small anchor.
And not a small anchor. It's probably 3 times the size of ours.
I think we should go have a look at the anchor.
Okay.
Let's go have a look at the anchor.
We're just going over to see Rick, who was a man we sort of met in Port de Sud. We were parked up next to him. And Rick is Californian, but has lived in New Zealand and New Cal, and has done a lot of really good things for New Cal and the ecological sort of business. And but Rick's damaged himself. He's done his back end through excessive surfing and as he says, too much hard labour. So we're going over to give him a walking stick that I've just made for him, which I collected in Bongaroa, actually. So we're going to go over and give it to him and his little dog, Happy.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Hey, Happy.
Oh dear.
we came round for a special reason.
Yes.
Rick,
Which is why we didn't come yesterday.
we didn't come
He's been
yesterday.
finishing this one.
So we've been finishing this one off for you.
No way.
And the length isn't good.
Can always chop it off.
But you need to chop that off.
Wow.
It's got a little spirally bit on the front for
Wow.
you.
Super.
And the back
Thank
bit,
you.
because you're not turning very well, I thought you're not meant to chew this one. Put a little eye and
Happy.
put an eye on the back of it. Like sort of
Oh, this is
like a psychic rear vision
Come
mirror.
on. Happy no. C'est pas pour toi. Oh, this is beautiful. Thank you.
So you'll probably need to cut that down.
Just only slightly.
Even
only,
6 inches.
Not even.
Right?
Not even. No, as a matter of fact, well, I could
See,
use it.
you can use it either way. Yeah.
Actually, this is perfect just like that. Or when you're going downstairs, it's always good to have an extra.
Yeah.
Beautiful. This is extraordinary. Well, I'm hoping that